PayyBeeKayy, spiritual renegade, potential guru. If you're new to my channel, thanks for stopping by. I talk about astrology, numerology, zodiac signs, like lips, teeth, tip of the tongue. I'm a one take Drake it. Yeah, I talk about astrology, spirituality, numerology, zodiac signs, and a whole bunch of other different things. Today we're gonna talk about. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Spirit said, "Take it back. Take it stage right. Take it back one time." Yeah. So, if you're returning, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Be Creative 8 Tarot, I believe your name is. Thank you, God, Guides, Universe, Spirit, Angels, Archangels, Guardian Angels, love here, there, and everywhere. And thank you all for stopping by once again. And check out revelations.unveiled.detroit, one of my affiliate channels. It talks about a lot of things. It's definitely another education channel. And everything discussed on this channel is my own personal opinion. This is my channel. This is me. I'm not influenced by anything. I'm not being sponsored by anybody at this time. And the views and opinions expressed on this channel are solely mine and nobody else's. It's just my opinion, so don't take it too seriously. And it's just YouTube. So, if this video ain't for you, just, go ahead and, do what you got to do. But today we're going to talk about Saturn and Saturn returns. Why is this important? Well, I was intuitively led to create this for you. So, Saturn in itself is one of the biggest planets. It's the largest solid body, like dense matter body planet that we have in our solar system. It, at some point in our history, used to be thought of as the sun. At some point, it used to be thought of as the biggest and the last planet in the solar system. Nowadays, we know it as Saturn, the planet with the rings. And it's significant because in all the different iterations and, views and beliefs that were put on Saturn, it was always basically that at the end of the day, this was the stern father figure, Father Time, Kronos, the Grim Reaper, the I cannot think of his name, Titus, something or other. The story about the father, it's kind of like the story of ancient Egypt, where there's a king, there's a ruler, there's a father, and he receives a prophecy that on some day, at some time into the future, one of his children, one of his offspring, one of his successors would succeed him, would overthrow him, would take his throne, would take his place, would replace him. And so, because he was so fearful of losing all that he physically possessed, he decided to eat or kill all of his children. And it just turned out that in astrology and the planets and things, Jupiter was the golden child, the son that, survived, the Harry Potter of it all, the one that couldn't be, destroyed, and then ended up becoming the largest planet in the solar system, overtaking the throne and doing all of that. And, it was just an inevitable, and at the end of the day, Saturn, or the father, kind of I can never think of the self-sabotaged himself, because everything that he did ultimately led to his inevitable demise, But Saturn is the planet of boundaries, restrictions, laws, regulations, physical things, structures, rules, and a lot of other things. It rules the 10th house, which is the house of goals and accomplishments and success and, it's the top of the astrological wheel. So it's that point after you've done all the work and sat down and reflected and cooperated and then was inspired and acted and did everything. Now you're actually having some manifestations. Now you're having some accomplishments. Now you're having some credibility and some goal and some clout and some power and some say so and some money and some property and some assets and things. And like that's it's the top of the wheel where bling bling, I'm shining bright like a diamond, everybody sees me, and I have everything that I have, and I own everything that I own, and I've been through everything it took for me to get to this point right here, all the way at the top, and there's nowhere to go else but up. Well, in a sense that down, but we're not even there. This is it. This is a whole different set of rules and regulations going on right here. But I say all that to say that is what we're working with in this energy. And Saturn, the planet physically up there somewhere, just moved direct, which really doesn't mean anything itself for the planet Saturn because it didn't do anything different than it normally does. But from our perspective here on Earth, it seems as though from the angle that we've been at for the last couple years, it looked like Saturn wasn't moving. And because Saturn wasn't moving, it was like the pressure of that specific type of energy was building and building and compounding and distilling and getting more potent and, you know, being more and more apparent in our lives. And it was because, Saturn is the planet of, time, of, it used to be death, but now that's Pluto. Um, Old age, rules over the bones and the skeletal system and the blood, um, rules over how long it takes you to get from point A to point B and accomplishing your goals. It rules over like how hard your life is going to be and the lessons that you have to learn in this life and how many times you have to learn them and when you're able to graduate from one level to the next. And the two signs that are ruled by the planet Saturn would be Capricorn, which is me. Hey, what's that? And Aquarius, which is also co-ruled by Uranus. So it's like half quick changes and half structures and rules and tradition and things that are passed down. This is Capricorn Saturn type stuff right here, but like tradition, the status quo, like business as usual, like lessons learned that were passed down by ancestors and things of that nature. But then Uranus is the planet of quick changes and breaking tradition and being new and fresh and daring to be different and being unique and swimming to the beat of your own whatever. You get it. But normally it takes about anywhere from about 27 to 29 years for Saturn to go all the way around its own, orbit one time. And because that's such a slow moving planet, slow moving energy for us, we have in our lifetimes what are called Saturn returns, which in your natal chart would be the point at which Saturn comes all the way back around to exactly where it was when you were first born. Why is that significant? Well, I'll get into that, but I just want to say, hey, thank you guys for being able to make it. This is just like a quick disclaimer, but we just came out of the Mercury retrograde as of yesterday. And it may not feel like it, but the pressure is releasing and things are starting to move forward. And it's like overall, like times aren't going to be so hard. Like we just, how like it's always darkest before the dawn. we just went through one of the hardest periods in like human history. And, you know, it was a tough tread up that place to get to the point that we're at now. But if you made it and you're here, bless you and keep going. And just, it's going to get a lot easier. Like, ooh, child, things are going to get easier, very soon and very soon. Because, somebody trying to tell you something right now, like right now. Those are songs. I can't have music playing because eventually I do want to get monetized and build, continue using this platform to build upon other platforms and things. I have some other things in the making. Stay tuned because you'll be here for that. And I hope you will. And I hope I will too, but we'll see and we'll get there. And yes, so anyway, back to the regularly scheduled programming, and we're back. So natally, in your natal chart, when you're first born, the position of where Saturn is in outer space somewhere and in relation to the other planets or aspects of your natal chart, um, it basically makes like a 27, 28, 29 year like step-by-step inventory and list and set of goals and list of lessons and box of restrictions and bucket full of pitfalls and hole in the umbrella for all of the things that are going to rain down on you. Like there's everything is already like planned out based on the degree and the sign or the position that your Saturn is in. And based on those things and those time frames and those lessons, which I guess, generally for everybody, it's timed out and made in a way so it lasts about the first 27, 28, 29 years of your life. And it's supposed to prepare you like all of this that we're going through. And if this is your first Saturn return, you're going to understand it and feel it and think. And, these next 3, 4, 5 years are going to be a lot different than they have been because the ground is literally going to shake and crumble and rebuild under you unless you've already built your foundations and you're standing on a strong foundation and you're already on that straight and narrow path. You don't have to worry about that, and blessings and blessings and blessings are just going to rain down upon you. But for most people, and in a sense, basically every person, we take these first 30 years of our life to be in like kindergarten, to learn those lessons up to like, okay, now you got like a basic skill set to be like a fully realized human maybe or something like that. And if you don't, now you about to learn how to get there or you about to repeat some grades. And so I will say I have my Saturn in Aquarius, and that would be in my 12th house of the subconscious, of dreams, of psychic abilities, of things that you don't see or know about yourself that are apparent to the people around you. And it's like, for me, that means that my whole life up until now, my biggest lessons in life were to learn to stand in my truth, to uniquely glow and, be my own person, and to dare to follow a different path. And getting to all of those things, embracing self and self-love and shadow work and, just, realizing goals and dreams and aspirations and going back and looking at where I've been and the things I've had to go through and the lessons I've had to learn and the things that I'm coming now to accept. It's like, it's all about, what has been, what is now, and what's meant to be, and what I want, where my, where I want to find my place in all of that. And, we're about to find out. Let's see, let's get there. But the Saturn return usually I actually felt like, because I'm so Capricorn, I have a Capricorn stellium. I can honestly say I kind of felt when Saturn started moving again, and then with all of this retrograde energy kind of starting to dissipate, we're now in a shadow period of like, okay, you did the work, now let's sweep everything clean and buff it and polish it so it looks nice and brand new and all of that, so that when you drive off the lot, it really does look like you pulled off in a brand new car type deals, like type of stuff like that. And with Saturn now both moving direct, and for a lot of people coming back into near the space of where it was when they were born, like it's just going to be crazy times. Brand new lessons to be learned. You got a whole new curriculum. You got the whole I can't think of the word, but like when you're in class and you get the syllabus, like, yeah, so a whole new syllabus, a whole new itinerary, a whole new set of lists and goals and time frames and things to be done and work to do, and choices to be made, and limitations to be realized, and then accepted, and then surpassed, and you know it's just time. So at this time, what I would like to do, because I just saw the time and it's time, um, I have my, let's see, in what order? Okay. So I actually have, and wow, crazy, crazy, boom, boom, pow, pow. Let's do this. So I have my Urban Tarot. This is going to be for the earth signs. I have my Wheel of the Year Tarot. This is going to be for the air signs. I have my, that's so crazy. I have my The Awakened Soul Oracle Card Tarot deck, which is going to be for the water signs, obviously. And then I have the Bad Bee Tarot, which the last but not least, and certainly most likely to make the most noise, would be the Bad Bee Tarot, the fire signs. So at this time, I'm going to go in. We're done talking about all of the boring stuff. I'm gonna go in with the tarot cards. We're gonna start with the fire signs, because Aries starts off the astrological wheel, and we're just gonna pull a couple cards, see what's going on for what you might need to be going into in this next, Saturn period, or this shadow period for the Mercury retrograde, or just, moving forward from this time right now. So let's see. So if you are a fire sign, which means you're an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, this is your time now. I'm going to set the timestamp for like 18 minutes and 4 seconds. And these are my one of my favorite decks, just because it's like cut with rose gold, and every queen in here is a bad bee. Like every interpretation, even the male cards are bad bee cards. Like it's just a very feminine, divine feminine, like feisty, fierce type of deck. And I think that's fire energy. So okay. We're gonna do three shuffles, and pull 3 cards. Watched. Oh, and we already have a jumper. Jumped literally right back into the box. And I'm gonna put you back in the deck. Oh, we have a few jumpers, actually. Like, oh my goodness. Okay. So let me see how many we have before I continue, because I feel like this is significant in some way. Oh my goodness. Hey. Okay, so I feel like these are okay, I feel like this is like an overall energy. We have the 3 of Wands, the 5 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. And that's crazy because these are both air and fire energies. The Wands are the fire, the Swords are the air. So we have the 3 of fire and the 5 of fire. So that's giving me Leo and Sagittarius, or like very strongly Leo, and then Aries, and then Sagittarius is how I'm feeling about that. So then we have the Two of Swords, and that gives me more so Aries, and then the Knight of Swords, and that gives me kind of more so Sagittarius. So Leo's gonna go first, then Aries and Sagittarius. Okay. So what does Leo need to know in 3 shuffles? In 3 more shuffles. In 2 shuffles, we can do this. All right. What does Leo need to know? Because you're doing it right now. You got to ask the questions while you do the thing. You know, silent intention is good, but verbal intention is a little more powerful because them sound waves just. And there is power in the word. All right. What does Leo need to know? What does Leo need to know? We got a lot of things wanting to jump out. What does Leo need to know? Okay, first card out. We have the Temperance, which is crazy. That's fire energy. That's Sagittarius. That means speed up or slow down. I'm getting that means you might need to slow down because in the fire progression, it's weird. Like, okay, so you have the spark, which is like the strongest and like the like most fast paced and the most like initiative, like most wanting to be there and do that type energy. And then you have the like Leo, which is the warmth of the sun. It's the thing, everything's revolving around this fireball, and it's not as hot as it was, but it's definitely as hot as it needs to be to keep everything warm and moving, you know. And then you have Sagittarius, which is the end of the cycle, and it's like they are like the campfire that's like going out at the end of the night, that's like still bright enough to illuminate everything, but cool enough to like sublimate or change states to go from fire to air, and then, you know, just whoosh, which is, which says just, you know, everything is relative, and I feel like a lot of things are connected. um what else do we need for Leo? So yeah, this is definitely a time to really, again, either pick up the pace or slow down a little bit. If you've been working hard and doing a lot of things lately, maybe now's the time to slow down and rest. And if you've been waiting for something to happen, maybe it's time for you to initiate some things and pick up some things and speed up some energy and make it go, go, go and happen. You know, check out your fellow sister fire signs. I'm sorry, your brother fire signs, because the air in the fire sign is definitely masculine energy. Second card out is the Fool, meaning a new beginning, and that's crazy that the third card already came out, but we're going to read these together. The third card out is the Six of Swords in the reverse. So, ooh, okay. So what I'm getting is, with this Temperance card, the Fool energy, and the Six of Swords that came up in the reverse, what I'm getting is with Leo, so you were taking your sweet time with one thing or a lot of things or something, and because you were just thinking, you know, everything's going to be taken care of, I'm naive in this energy, like I am, but you know, I just either didn't know or knew and didn't do. And because of that, it seems as though something didn't work out. There was a failure of some sort, or like your success just hasn't come yet. Like you still need to, or maybe the message could be, if that's not your energy, the energy could be that you are quickly approaching something, and it's going to take a leap of faith for you to jump into these new possibilities, and realize and accept and call in and have, you know, whatever it is that you're waiting for. And you haven't had it yet because there's a little more energy and a little more time that needs to go into it. So just, be patient, but don't stop working. And let's go on to Aries. Yes, Aries. So I'm going to set the timestamp for Aries for 25 minutes and 7 seconds. And I've already pre-shuffled, but because I want to clear some of that Leo energy out of there, let's do another couple shuffles, and then we'll pull your cards. So, what is it that Aries needs to know? Like, what is it that you guys are going through? What's up, Aries? What's up, my baby, Aries? I call you my baby because you're the first sign in the zodiac. Like, you are the baby. Like, you're the initiator. You are the first and not the last, but sometimes the last and not the first. It all depends on how you look at it. Everything's relative. But anyway, so let's do it. So what is it that Aries needs to know? Like, what is it that Aries might need to know? What is it that Aries might need to know regarding Saturn, the Saturn return, or this new moving energy? Okay, now we got some things wanting to jump out. I said moving energy. What is that? What is it that Aries needs to know? We got a lot of cards. Okay, we got 2 cards that came out. We have the 7 of Cups in the reverse, the 3 of Pentacles. I'm going to try to get 1 or 2 more cards for you. Oh, shoot. What does Aries need to know? 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 There's some cards that want to come up, but I'm gonna take what comes out or what flips out. Okay, so there we go. And we have the 6 of Cups in the upright. Okay, that's a very interesting message and kind of pretty interesting to interpret. So first card out is the 7 of Cups, which is, if you look at it upright, this is, 7 different, it's like the 7 deadly sins. It's like the 7 different indulgences. It's those 7 temptations, even though there were only 5 temptations and then 4. But regardless, this is, like the pleasures. This is sensual, earthly energy. It's water, it's emotions, but this is like how I feel about these physical things in my life, these situations, these tangible things. How do I feel about it? And this came out in the reverse, so it's like I'm emotionally like not feeling this, or like emotionally there's a lot of things going on, or I feel like a lot of things just aren't going right, and all of my cups are like they just not where they supposed to be. Like in the pictures, like this is giving hanged man energy. Like I'm waiting for something, or like I'm confused. My mind is cloudy, or like I'm just, I'm not seeing that right decision to make, and my cups aren't full, and that doesn't make me happy. And I could be either emotionally depleted or emotionally overwhelmed. Coming out in conjunction with the 3 of Pentacles, which is movement energy, which is earth energy, which is like I'm creatively manifesting something type energy. Like it's interesting because this spread is all water and earth energy. This is like my desires, my creative passions and hobbies, and family and love and the things that make me happy, like my social sphere. So it's like I'm getting kind of from this, like I've been emotionally drained, or I am emotionally fulfilled by someone that I am creatively moved by. Like this is someone I admire, or like this is okay. So like mentor, teacher, like creative energy, like I'm emotionally feeling like I need to like do something creatively, do something on my own, and create something or manifest something, or find a mentor or a teacher. And it'll bring me to like a happy mental state where my cups are filled. I have my family. I'm in better relationships with my close and personals, like, family, friends, significant others, whatever, what have you. But like, you're feeling good. Like, it feels good. Like, it don't feel good. And once you do something about it and you know what you need to do, use your intuition, or, you know, read a book or paint a picture, do something creative, sing, dance, move. Like, this is like artist type energy. But once you do something about it, you'll feel a lot better. Quick and simple, straight to the point. Now let's get on to Sagittarius. I love this one lady. I cannot remember her name right now. It's a Tagalog tarot reader, and she does an English channel and a Tagalog channel. But I just love her accent and her diction and her pronunciations. It's beautiful. What do we have for Sagittarius? What do we have for the Saggies? The Sags, the Sagittariuses that don't like to be called anything other than Sagittariuses. What do we have for the Sagittariuses? What do we have for the Sagittariuses? And one more for what do we have for the Sagittariuses? Side shuffles. Oh, this is going to be a long video. I did not expect this. What do we have for the Sagittarius? Temperance. I did not expect it to take this much time. That is so crazy. So I'm already getting downloads for the Sagittarius. Like, your sign, your card in the tarot is Temperance, which is also, okay, so big boy energy, Sagittarius card is Temperance. Getting there energy is the Chariot. So like, Temperance is you've already gotten there, slow down. The Chariot is like you're getting there, but speed up. So what do we need to tell Sagittarius? I feel like I just gave you the message. Like, Sagittarius is one of those signs later in the zodiac life. So it's like there's not many more lessons that you actually need to learn, but you do need to learn how to manifest physically, focus on what you actually want to attract in your life, and then be a little more empathetic to those around you. And I only say that because those are the three signs that come after Sagittarius in the zodiac wheel. Like, Sagittarius being like the spirit of fire, Capricorn being the spirit of earth, Aquarius the spirit of air, and Pisces the spirit of water. Like, so yeah, because in the you have three stages in the zodiac wheel: the first four signs, the middle signs, and then the last four signs. And so the first four signs are all about the physical, the body of. So the body of fire, the flame, the body of earth, the boulder, the rock, the body of air, the wind, the gust, the voice, the body of water, the lake, the ocean, the stream, you know, and then the second set is the movement of, or the feeling of. And so it's like, you know, the movement of earth, the sound of air, no, the feeling of, the feeling of fire, the or no, the dynamics of fire, the movement of earth, the feeling of water, the sound of air, the sound of music. That's Libra. Okay. One more card for you guys. And then I kind of want to stop here because, well, no. I'm going to do at least one other set. What else do we have for Sagittarius? Okay. That's interesting. Spirit said take it. Okay. So here for Sagittarius, we have the Two of Swords with the Moon card in the reverse and the Six of Cups in the upright. Let me show you the cards. This is the Two of Swords. This is cutting out confusion. This is making a decision. This is, you know, choosing one of two paths of action. The moon card in the reverse, the moon card in the upright. Let me start there. The moon card in the upright is Cancer and Pisces energy. It is it's illusions, it's deceptions, it's secrets, it's psychic abilities, it's the unknown, it's the dream realm, it's the astral space. In the in the reverse, it's more so like, you know, lies that other people tell you, or lies that you tell yourself and believe. Um it's like pulling your dreams down from the dream space, from the astral, into reality. It's using your psychic ability, which the main one for a fire sign and for Sagittarius is divine wisdom, is tapping into the Akashic records, is like just being divinely inspired to do something and move. And that's why you guys are one of the quickest moving of the fire signs. And so it's like, be inspired, do something about it. And more than anything, do what's going to make you emotionally fulfilled and happy. And then if it's time for a relationship, then do that. If it's time to reconcile with family, do that. If it's time to just you know be in a safe space around people you like or love or whatever, just do that. But you're a divinely inspired sign. You know what you need to do. We're gonna stop here, and with the fire signs, I thank you. And yeah, let's get into the air signs, into the air signs, into the I can't sing on here either. I probably could, but just with the things I've been going through with the last couple of my uploads, just with the copyright things and the monetization and the analytics and things of that nature and things, I'm just learning it's best to just produce and put out your own, and whoop whoop and da 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 and things and such. So, hey, air signs. Hey, that's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And we're just going to go in order because I did not expect this video to be this long. But you know, you know. So, what do we have for the air signs? What do we have for the air signs? Just give me a general energy for the cards I have to take out. I always forget that there are extra cards in some of these decks. And we will come across them as we do and remove them in that order. But what do the air signs need to know? Like, what do the air signs need to know? Like, what are the air signs thinking about? What do they need to think about? What do the air signs need to, like, make choices about and decisions? Like, where do the air signs need to balance things for the next little while and such, and things of that nature and things. All right, so let's start with Gemini. I'm going to set the timestamp for 38 minutes and 7 seconds. Hey, Gemini, what's going on, Gemini? You're such a mercurial sign. See, we're still in that Mercury retrograde energy, and you being the sign mostly ruled by Gemini, by Mercury. We're going to one take Drake it. It's just like you guys are either going like really, really quick or like even quicker, because you guys are just like on top of it mentally. You're very mentally acute. You're very mentally aware. You're very mentally there. And even with the Mercury retrograde and the fact that I can't talk, I'm still going to talk to you and get this message out. So for Gemini, what else is it that Gemini needs to know? Like for Gemini. So like, what is it? What is Gemini? Oh, that's a lot. Okay, wait. Oh no, only 2. Boom, boom. So Gemini needs to know on this day, moving forward, what is this? The Ace of Wands in reverse with the Strength card in the upright and the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so real quick, so Ace of Wands in the reverse, that's like starter energy. That's like inspiration. That's like the first like beginnings of an idea to, get you started to move somewhere. And what it takes is for you to embrace your inner strength, for you to draw upon strength, for you to, build on your confidence, for you to continue to build on your skills and, you know, sharpen and exercise and practice and things. And, just continue doing the hard work while you watch your hard work pay off. But like, never stop being inspired to continue working and building. And don't stop when you see the stuff coming in. Just let that continue. Once you finish, once you get the idea, and once you've done the work, and once you start seeing once you can sit back and let stuff come in for a second, then it's like wash, rinse, repeat, and work it out and do it again. Quick readings for you guys. That was so quick. I love you guys. That was so awesome. Everything is awesome. Please don't copyright infringe me. I love you guys. Okay, now we're gonna do something. We're gonna do Libra. Let's do Libra. Party, Libra. What's up? Hey. So we're gonna do your timestamp at 40 seconds. 40 minutes and 50 seconds. So we started with the I just heard somebody say, you didn't shuffle. I've been watching this whole video. I bet you have been watching the whole video. And guess what? Now I have. But I'm going to do it 2 more times just in case you're still watching. So, because that's only fair, right? We have to be fair for Libra, because Libra is the sign of the scales, of the justice, of the decisions being made, of, like law and order, and in that order, So, what is it that Libra needs to know? What is it that Libra needs to balance out? This card really wants to jump out, but I'm going to keep shuffling. What is that Libra needs to know? Okay, we got a slider. She slid on the floor. She's over here. We have the excuse me. We have the 2 of Swords in the upright. That's interesting. Another sign got that same card in their spread. Oh, lots of messages. Okay. I'm just gonna take it. Based on what came out on top. Is your sign probably I think so far is the only sign that will have a 4-card message. So the second card out is the 8 of Wands in the reverse. The third card out is the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. And the fourth card out is the 6 of Swords in the reverse. Muy interesante. So let's continue. So with the 2 of Swords in the reverse, in this deck, it gives a lot like more dual energy. Like usually it's like cutting out something. It's like taking the blindfolds off. It's like, mentally making a decision and balancing out and making a final decision on something. And this one, it's more like, playful jest, like back and forth, like banter, like on guard, like a scrimmage, like a you get it, a play fight, something like that. Like we're just practicing, we're just sparring. So like keep on doing that back and forth with something, but don't take too long when you do it, because the inspiration can come, the inspiration can go, the opportunity will be here, but the opportunity will pass. So it's like, don't play about it for too long. Take advantage of your opportunities as they come up, and work hard for the money, but don't overwork for the money. Don't okay, make the money, don't let it make you type energy type stuff, because that would be a bad idea. Like get to the coin, but don't like make that the end all be all. But like, yeah, build and stack up. And then, I'm getting an energy of like, because the 6 of Swords is a good idea. It's like, going from rocky shores and turbulent waters to like smooth sailing for a second. This is saying that, it can be smooth sailing, but don't get too comfortable, is what I just got from that. Okay, so we're gonna move on to Aquarius. And then at the end of all of this, I'm going to do like a general advice because it's all Saturn return energy and we can all benefit from this message. I'm probably even going to pull out a whole separate deck. Who knows? We'll find out. Let's continue. So, going on to Aquarius, let's talk about it. Aquarius, what have you been attracting and manifesting and pulling in and pushing away from your sphere, in your universe, in your world? Again, this is the wheel of the wheel of the year tarot, which kind of encompasses seasons and changes and like different phases of life and things of that nature, like different, like it's interesting. I like it. But yeah, Aquarius, you're the sign of law of attraction. Like you're the third of the mental signs, the spiritual manifestation of air energy. It's like what you call upon from the heavens, what you truly believe in and put your intentions and your feelings towards, that's what you bring about in your life, good or bad. So it's like, what is it that Aquarius is going to attract moving forward? What is it that this Aquarius is going to attract moving forward? What is it that this Aquarius is going to attract moving forward? Let's side shuffle. Slide to the left. And then you shuffle. And then okay. So we have some cards wanting to come out. And I'm only going to take what falls, flips, slides, or comes out on its own. I'm not by any means influencing the energies of this read. I just want to know what's going to come out for the Aquarius, and the whole top of the deck just wanted to just fly out. But we're not going to take that many messages. Could I have a 3-card message for Aquarius? Okay. We have one card that wanted to flip. It's right here on the side. I made sure to bookmark it, And I'm going to just flip it just like so. Okay, so we have the 9 of Pentacles. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, we have another one that wanted to come out. And that's the King of Wands in the reverse. And then this is really, see, y'all really are calling on this message. And I need some water. Excuse me, Ma. So, I didn't really, I have been talking for 48 minutes. Like, I deserve a double. So what we have here, and it's crazy because overall energy at the bottom, and I haven't done this for anybody else, but it's like you really needed to know this. You really are manifesting this message, and you're manifesting a whole new life of some type, because bottom of the deck, overall energy, you have the 10 of Swords in the reverse, which means like an uncomfortable or a hard or like a tumultuous cycle has just ended, and it was a necessary ending, although it might have been painful. But guess what? It's over now. The storm is like, it's gone. It's over now. Like now you can see the clouds parting, and the sun's gonna shine. It's gonna be right away. But you start with the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. That's, Spirit just had to knock me out. Not yet. You start with the 9 of Pentacles in the upright. That's like, gains, goals. Like it's like it's money. It's like I don't have riches, but I have enough money, and I'm stable and I'm comfortable, and I got what I need plus a little bit more. With that being said, it comes also with the King of Wands in reverse. That's heavy fire energy, like Aries, Leo, Sag energy, and that's like big, like inspiration energy, like big mental energy. I know I'm fidgeting a little bit. I'll be done fidgeting in just a little bit, and yeah, I'm actually gonna do a quick like intermission real quick and come back and finish the other 2 signs after this. But it's like in the reverse, like, so you have gains coming in. You have a lot of good things coming in, but okay, I'll be right back.